Hello there, my friends. I'm Zelda Kelly with Psychic Secrets, and this is your weekend message. So this is for the weekend of June 16th through the 18th of 2023. We are in the middle of June. Can you believe it? Wow, this year is going fast, isn't it? So this is for all signs. It may not resonate with you right away, and that's okay. I appreciate you being here and definitely watching. So thank you there so much. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we're coming out with first. This is for the weekend now. You've got the Two of Swords. You've got the Emperor card, the Temperance card, and the Nine of Swords. Let's move these around a little bit, and then we're going to talk about them. Here we go. This is for the weekend. We're going to turn this card over, and it is the Four of Cups. You got a busy weekend filled with a lot of emotion. We're going to put this little fella to the side, just right here. You can see him a little bit. You got a busy weekend. This busy weekend is telling me that, well, let me say this. You're definitely using your gut instinct over a lot of things. We've got two representations here from zodiac signs. This is Aries, and we have the Sagittarians. Very interesting. So, but I want to point out a few things here with this Two of Swords to start out with. Now, the swords are always representing the intellect, the thought process, thinking. We can see that with this card, and we're going to get to it. But with this card, look real closely. Look above her bandage there, her eye bandage. See that little dot? Well, that's representing her third eye, meaning that sometimes when you are in a situation and you just feel like you don't know which way to turn, you feel like people are coming at you, circumstances are coming at you from all sides. Well, that's what this is, because it's basically saying, look, it's time to go inward and use your gut instinct. That's basically what this is. It means that life is flowing. Now, you would think that this is a water sign with all this water behind this lovely person, but this person is crossing the swords, meaning is a sign of protection, of protecting herself, her inner thoughts, her inner feelings, and especially your thoughts. And this is meaning don't let your thoughts overcome you, because many times your thoughts will race to the point where it causes your emotions to just go out of control. You see this? So be cautious, be careful. But this weekend may start out with you feeling like, well, I have to be really extra careful this weekend. Well, I'm going to say this. You've got this energy here. This Emperor energy, which I like to call the King Solomon energy. This Emperor energy is Aries, but you don't have to be an Aries or a Sagittarius for this reading to resonate. Meaning, they takes on this energy around this particular reading. I love this for you because this is kindness. You're not being judged. You're not being come against. Don't let your imagination go wild, okay? I know I can say that, but sometimes you do it anyway, and I get that. Hello, that's me. Hello. But with this Emperor energy, there's kindness, the King Solomon ruling with wisdom, understanding from the heart. But hey, look here. You see, under the cloak, there's still this armor of protection. You're protecting yourself. There's an armor of protection here. Let's move on to this beautiful Sagittarius, this Temperance card. You see, I think really what's going on for you is you're a little out of balance this weekend. And this is telling you it's time to get back in, because you got some work to do, my darlings. You see, this balance is telling you, you see the breastplate of this angel right there? This means the balance between the material and the spiritual. Fiery red wings of that Sagittarius. And you know, when you look really closely back here, that's not the sun, but that's a crown. And that is like a crowning glory. You've made it. But it's going to require you stepping back, taking a breath, not letting your imagination go wild, and just relaxing going into this weekend. You're judging things the way that it needs to be judged. You're on the right path. You've got what it takes. Definitely. But you see this 9 of Swords. Now we see this little fella quite often. And I think nowadays many of us have this time in our lives where we just are, well, emotions are overcoming us to the point where we just can't even sleep. And you see on the bottom of this bed, on this frame, there looks like a conflict happening right there, carved into the bed. So this person is laying over it, their head in the hands, not able to rest or sleep. And you see the blue squares are each representing each sign of the zodiac, which means none of us are immune. But you see these layered and stacked up swords? That means sometimes our thoughts can layer. What does that mean? Here's an example. Well, if I do this, then that happens. But if I don't do that, then this will happen. And then I can't do this, and that will do this. And what if this happens? Or what if she says this? What if he does that? Then I have to back up and do this. Trying to work things out. And I got to tell you, as much as we can prepare and plan, things 99% of the time don't work out the way we think, if I can talk, think they're going to anyway. This is a temporary situation. And what this is telling you is, don't let your thought process get ahead of you for this weekend. Why? Why? Well, you've got some decisions to make. And there's a benevolent hand coming out, handing you this cup. It's a cup of wisdom, a cup of peace. And look, this person is sitting there going, I don't know, arms crossed, legs crossed, in a defensive mode. Who do we see that's like this right now? See this? You're coming in with a defensive idea, and you may end the weekend being in a little defensive mode, but that's okay. I know you're going to make the right decisions. This means get all the facts. So let's get a final message for the weekend. A final message for the weekend. And what is this? The final message for the weekend. And let's see. I've got the old boy tarot. And yeah, sometimes the cards are a little marked up, but wow, we get really true right on meanings. Let's see. We're asking for a final card, a final confirmation, a final message. And drum roll, please. Here we are. Well, I'll tell you what a wonderful card to have. You see this little fella right here? That's the spirit animal of this fiery King of Wands. Isn't it nice we have an emperor and a king? This fire element says there's plenty of opportunity and growth ahead of you. Just don't let your emotions get the best of you. So why is this spirit animal the little salamander? Well, supposedly the salamander is that little fella that can come out of a fire without being burned or harmed. And you know, sometimes we have to take on that metaphor. You know, we just cannot let things hurt us, throw us, chase our minds, chase our thoughts, chase our emotions. Get a grip. Be ruling your own kingdom, and definitely get in command of what it is you've got going on. You're going to be okay. I know it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please stop over to psychicsecrets.com. I'm at extension 11, and you can find me on social media at Psychic Zelda Kelly. Have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Can't wait to see you again. Keep checking back. More will come. Thanks again. Bye for now.